Hi everyone. My district started the KISA process with the 5 Rs about 2 years ago. We have since decided to opt out of doing this and are now going to be accredited through Advanced Ed. So let's talk about my administrator for a minute. He's in his first year as an administrator, but from what I know of him so far, I would say that his leadership style is the authentic leadership style. He's very true to his actions. He's very open and honest with all of his staff members, and he treats all of them in the same way. He also always has a very positive outlook on all possible situations, and he wants to know what that positive outcome is. And he encourages all of us to have the same outlook and to do the same. So going back to KISA, what I can do, even though we're no longer being accredited through this, I can tell you what I saw through the 2 years that we had it. Under the relationships we had a new mentoring program adopted. We had tons of family engagement. That was pushed very hard in our district. We just passed a new bond, which made our community be very involved so that everyone was very aware so that we could get that bond passed. We also have a program called Capturing Kids' Hearts, which is like a school-wide behavior program, and we are slowly but surely getting trained building by building within our district, so that that's something that is happening district-wide. We have under Relevance Project Lead the Way. This is a STEM-based science program. And our students are receiving those, technology and engineering skills from kindergarten all the way through their senior year of high school. Under Rigor, I saw a lot of changes in our professional development days. It started out as, a meeting that maybe you were trying to just stay awake through, and maybe it pertained to you, maybe it didn't. To now we have multiple opportunities within a single day, and you get to choose where you need to go so that you know what you're doing is in your best interest for your growth as a professional. Under responsive, our district is very responsive. We knew that there was a need for an English language arts curriculum, a new one, and there was a funding issue, but now that we can get past that, we are in the process currently of researching and looking into a new adoption of an ELA curriculum. So things that my administrator and I talked about our school being able to work on directly was data, and how do you collaborate about that data? How do we best use that? And also, how can we implement those social emotional standards and to better benefit our students school building wide? And that's under, of course, the relationships are. So how I would approach these two areas is that I would give all staff professional development that's appropriate. Maybe teach them tools on how to decipher data and how to really use it and utilize it and talk with each other about what it means so that we can support and help each other. I would also review our student intervention process. Unfortunately, right now, I don't feel like it is utilized as a general education student intervention tool. Instead, I rather feel like it's used more as a tool to just push our students through that are struggling and get them qualified for special education, which is not really what it should be intended for. And I would also give them some more professional development on knowing how to group and tier kids more specifically with some of those data tools and collaboration pieces that they would need. I would also implement a school-wide behavior program. This is something that we currently don't have, and having just the same language from classroom to classroom and even within the hallways would be so beneficial for all of our students and the staff as well. We could communicate clearly with very clear expectations to every student in the building. So the standards that apply to this would be the PSEL S1E. I would need to review what was in place already so that I could advocate for the well-being of all of our students. The PSEL 3C, every child deserves equal opportunities in order to be successful at school. The PSEL 4G, we would need to learn and teach how to read data appropriately, and based on this, group and tier students appropriately to improve instructions for every child. This would enable them to get what they need. The PSEL 6F also, I want my staff to be able to have the professional development that is necessary and appropriate so that we could achieve this as a building together. I hope you enjoyed watching this and learned from this, and I look forward to learning from all of you. Thanks.